Oh, so look at that. It's television. I'm in the basement. Why am I in the basement? I don't know. But this is Smeernoff Log 6, and yeah. So yeah, that's about it. What am I gonna talk about? Oh yeah. So here's something I wanted to talk about today. Is that you know, do you want to know what my dream is? I know you probably don't care, but do you want to know what my dream is? My dream is to be a storyteller, not to be like a journalist or like a publicity writer or like a. No, I want to be a story writer. I want to be a novelist. You know, an author. I guess. I suppose. I don't know. But not like. Well, it's a weird thing. You know, like I want to be an author. I want to be a writer, but I do not see myself actually publishing any of my books, or actually having success with a book. I just see myself just writing a book and going, there it goes, done. You ever get that point? You ever get that dream where it's kind of like you see yourself doing it, but you don't see yourself like successing off of it? Like, do you ever get the dream to like make a restaurant, but you don't see yourself like actually like your restaurant being like Subway? So it's like, oh wow, I'll just make food for people, and they'll be happy, you know. Except when it comes to my writing, it's more like it's more like a it's more like it's more like it's very dull when I think about it. Like, you know, for the past couple months, I realized slowly that I don't really have much aspirations, a dream, really. And it's weird, you know, because, like, writing, this is like a really recent dream. Something I really want to do. So that's what I've been doing. I've been studying how to write good characters, how to write dialogue, how to write a good story, how to write a beginning and an ending. I've been, but also at the same time, it's studying for school. Like, you see, in the last, in my last many years of life, I've been a failure to everyone.
Can you be a little more quiet?
Alright.
Huh?
Alright.
Just a little.
Alright. Well, like I said, I was always a failure. I was always the kid that didn't do much. I always had decent grades, but not the best. I tried, but not hard enough. So what I've been trying to do recently is that I've been trying to study, you know, to get smarter, because like I'm tired of doing nothing. That's all I've ever done in my life. Nothing. I've never done anything productive. I never succeeded, but at the same time, I never lost. I never had some sort of sense of will or confidence, and yeah, I've been trying to get better. Honestly, that's what all I gotta say. Just, I've been getting better, or at least been trying to. I don't know. I've been trying. You know? You know, every time when I make one of these videos, when I talk, when I just, you know, talk, I just have this feeling that no one's gonna listen, because they're just gonna brush this off as just some dumb 14-year-old with feelings, you know? But I like to imagine I have something to say. And it's not like one of those things that those kids post, which they think it's deep. But no, I generally feel like I have something to say, something important, something that I feel like it's not importance to you, but more like it's importance to me when I say it out loud. Because sometimes I realize something nowadays. Is that whenever I have a dream or anything, which I like to call mine, when I say it in the third person, I realize of how either dumb or how truly unique it is. So what am I going to end this video off? Well, here's something to end it off. Is that sometimes we feel sad. And sometimes we feel angry. And sometimes we feel so much any other things. I realized today that you can actually get really tired if you're mad. Because today I was mad at someone because they were just really, really stupid. Do I hate them? No, I don't hate them. But at the same time, like, I love them, you know? They're them. But I mean, at the same time, they're the most, I hate them most. I hate them than everything else. Yeah. I was angry at him for the entire day. And I'm just tired of being angry. I don't value money. I don't value respect either. And the reason why I was mad at this guy is because because all he kind of wants or needs in a sense is just respect. I don't value respect. Respect had just saying someone respects me. It doesn't feel right. I don't value respect. If you respect me, as far as I'm concerned, I respect you, but you're not the person I would talk to, you know? You know? By the end of all these videos, I realize that I'm saying nothing at all. None of this matters. You know? Well, here's another thing to leave you off of. Is that having a dream is that I forgot what it was, but it was a quote by this one guy about about what was it? About if you have a dream that you think is generally, if you have an idea that you believe is generally good, don't let anybody talk you out of it. That's about it. If you have an idea and you truly believe it's a really good idea, and don't let anybody talk you out of it, because you only know if it was truly a good or a bad idea if you really tried to do it. I think Stanley said something like that, which is kind of ironic considering I don't really think of Stanley as an idol. Sometimes I get a little sad, you know. Well, good night. Don't worry. I'll try and post better things in the future. Better things which are more important. No, don't worry. I will. Just now, it's a bit hard. Cause when I made these logs, I wanted to make the thing, but it felt like story, you know. But the main idea was that the first the first bunch of logs is gonna be these happy ones, but then it slowly escalates into being more serious, more sadder. But then we're kind of hitting it off the bat. But maybe that's what these logs will be, you know? It'll be the opposite of the main idea. It'll be all serious and sad, but then he'll get happier and more upbeat, because that's what I've been trying to do recently. I've been trying to get happier. I don't know, man. I have many regrets, traumas, and mistakes. You know, your past the past makes a person, and sometimes you have to burn away the past in order to grow. Because if you don't, then you're going to become exactly what the past has created you. The past did not create me into a innocent character. Yeah. I have this idea for a film where a guy just it's a 3-hour film, right? And in the first minute, this guy walks onto the floor and just explodes, right? And then in the next 2 hours and 59 minutes, it's just the room where the guy exploded, and it's not really like gory or like bloody explosion, it's just like a like with yellow and orange. And for the next 2 hours and 59 minutes, it's just silence. Sure, there's a little crackle of fire, but that's about it. That's literally about it. Nothing else. And the reason why I have this idea is because I thought of something today. When everything goes silent, you start winging because that's your nervous system. But what if everything goes silent and you no longer hear that nervous system? This is Trazem Solway, and I'll see you in the next one. Man, I'm sorry for probably ruining your day. I'm very sorry. I apologize with a very deep sorrow. It wasn't right for me to make you all sad tonight. But, sometimes I just like to know that people are sharing people are, I don't know. The idea for these logs was like I said, to de-escalate, just slowly become more serious and sadder. But me, that's what these will become, serious and sadder, than just more happier. Because I have a feeling that, because I want these logs to try and capture my life, at least a fraction of my life. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't care if no one watches these, but I just care to know that someone wanted to, they could. I know they don't have to care about me, but the probably sounds really narcissistic, and I apologize for it. But sometimes I realize that the stars are slowly disappearing.